Like what is the name of your district of Hanoi?
Oh, I live at Lang Street.
Uh-huh.
And
How far from Hoon Kiem Lake is that?
is I'm not sure, but
Not sure. What about you, Ming Nok?
I
How
live.
yeah, how far from Hoon Kiem Lake?
Oh, it's take very long from my house to Van Lake.
Oh, really? A long way.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay. Xia Ming, Chao Gon,
Hi, teacher.
how are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good. Can you turn your camera on, please? And Ding Ming. Chao Gon Ding Ming.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, good to see you. Good. I can see you now too, Xia Ming. Thank you. Okay, and Ming Nok. Okay, everyone. So what we are going to do today is I will show you. We're going to finish paraphrasing this afternoon. I'm going to finish the paraphrasing section because next week I want to move on to overview. I'm sure most of you will remember overview is the second paragraph and the most important paragraph of our writing task one answer. So we'll look at that next week, but this week I want to finish the paraphrasing section. So just to remind you, paraphrasing is always the first paragraph of the writing task one answer, and this is when you use other words to write what the graph or chart is about, but using words which mean the same thing. All right, so I'll just remind you again that when we are answering any writing task one question, okay, we have to do 4 paragraphs, paraphrase, overview, 2 detail paragraphs, and I use the acronym POT, POT, to remind you of the structure for this. POT stands for paraphrase, overview, 2 detail paragraphs. Okay, so like I said, today we're looking at the paraphrase part of that. I'm going to give you a short test shortly, and I will send the marks to Mrs. Ha so that she can send it to you and to your parents. So the first thing I want to do is just remind you how paraphrasing works, something that we looked at last week. Okay, these are the most effective ways to paraphrase a sentence or a paragraph. The first one is using synonyms. The second one is changing the word or clause order in the sentence. And the third way is changing word forms. Okay, so first of all, using synonyms. What are synonyms? Fang Hu, what is a synonym?
A synonym are different words but have the same meaning.
Correct. Okay. For example, Ding Ming, for example.
Example, money synonym. It's a synonym word. Is synonym word.
Yeah, is synonym. Keep reading, Ding Ming.
For example, money is a synonym for cost of funds. Why worn out or sleepy are synonym for tired.
Good. Ding Ming, does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? So if I say I am sleepy, I can also say I am tired. Means the same thing. Does that make
Yes,
sense?
Yes.
Okay, sleepy and tired are synonyms. Okay, they mean the same thing. Even though they are different words, they have the same meaning. Okay, so that is using synonyms. Just doing this to remind you all very quickly. I'm sure most of you know this already. Xiaming. Xiaming, oi.
Yes.
Okay, Xiaming, can you read the first sentence, please?
We are heading to Dalat for a family holiday.
Good. And can you read also, Xiaming, the second sentence?
We are traveling to Dalat for a relative vacation.
Good. Okay, so everyone, you can see all I have done here is used synonyms to paraphrase the sentence. So heading to Dalat, traveling to Dalat mean the same thing. Family holiday and relatives vacation mean the same thing, but I'm using different words. So I am paraphrasing the sentence. The next thing we can do to paraphrase a sentence is to change the word or clause order. Kang Ewan,
Yes.
can you read the first sentence, please, Kang Ewan?
Because we are hungry, we would like to quickly go to Chinese restaurant for dinner.
Okay, and can you also read the second sentence?
We would like to go quickly to the Chinese restaurant for dinner because we are hungry.
Good, thank you. So hopefully you can all see all I have done here is change the order of the clauses. Okay? I've put in the second sentence, I have put this clause at the front. All right? And this clause at the end of this sentence. So I have changed the clause order to paraphrase the sentence. So the sentence means exactly the same thing, but I have just reversed the order of the clauses. So that is the second way you can paraphrase. First way is synonyms. Second way is changing the word or clause order. And the third way is changing word forms. Changing word forms. Now, when you do a paraphrase, you can use any one of these or all three together. You can't paraphrase every word in a sentence sometimes. Sometimes there is no good synonym for a word, but usually you can paraphrase most of them. Are there any questions about that? Any questions? Okay, so Ming Nok.
Yes.
What are the three ways I can paraphrase a sentence?
The first way is using synonyms. The second is change the order of the word and phrase. And the third way is change the word form.
Good. Thank you, Mingnock. Okay, so it's important that you know how to do this because when you can paraphrase correctly, that helps a lot if you want to get a good score. Are there any questions about that? Okay, so now it's time for the test, everyone. So I'm going to get you to send me your answers to these questions in chat. Now, these three questions each require you to use the three techniques or the three strategies I've just described to you. Synonyms, changing the word order, and changing the word form. So I want you, please, to do number one for me. All right, and send me the answer in chat. What I want you to do is replace the words in red with the words below. You have to choose the correct word and you need to use all these words. Okay, you need to use all these words to get full marks. So these are all synonyms. Okay, these words are all synonyms of the words in red. So you need to choose the correct one, and you need to send me the sentence in chat. Tung Hugh, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ding Ming, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. Quang Ming, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Quang Ming?
Good, thanks.
Good. Do you understand what I want you to do, Quang Ming?
Can you say again because I'm I have just out.
Okay, so this is a test for everyone. So please, in chat, Quang Ming, you have to replace the words in question 1, replace the words in red with the correct synonym here. Okay, there are 8 synonyms and synonym phrases. Please choose the correct one to replace the words in red and send me your completed sentence. So you are rewriting the sentence or paraphrasing sentence 1 using these synonyms. Does that make sense, Quang Ming?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Is there anyone who doesn't understand? Please tell me now. So you were sending me a sentence, a paraphrased sentence of this using the synonyms below. Okay. Please send me your answer as soon as you've completed it. Bao Lang, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. Ding Ming, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Great. Okay, thank you, Bao Lang. So this is a test of you using the correct synonym to paraphrase the sentence. Okay, thank you, Ming Mok. Thank you, Kang Uan. Okay, you can relax while I wait for the other answers. Okay, thank you, Quang Ming. Okay, so just waiting for Chang Hu, Zhang Ming, and Ding Ming. Okay, thank you, Zhang Ming. Okay, Ding Ming, have you almost finished?
I think one minute.
Okay. And Chung Hu.
I only have the third one left. The third same.
Okay, I will send you the answer shortly. Okay, a few more seconds. Ding Ming. Okay, Chung Hu, are you getting close or not? Thank you, Ding Ming. I have your
I
answer.
still don't know the answer
Okay.
of the third one.
Okay, I will send everyone the answer. All right, this is the answer you should have. Most of you have it. So the answer, Chung Hu. Okay, can you see the answer in chat, Chung Hu?
Yeah, I can see.
Good. Can you read it for me, please?
The graph illustrates the amount of people taking part in different games in one lesson over a 10-year period.
Okay, so that is the correct answer. Okay, that is using synonyms for all the words in the sentence in number 1. Okay, just before I go on to question 2, everyone, I just want to talk about this collocation over a 10-year period. Period in this context just means an amount of time. Okay, a 10-year period. In this case, between 2007 2017 is 10 years, a 10-year period. So you can have a 60-minute period, a 2-hour period. It just means an amount of time. So it's a very common collocation, using the word period at the end of numbers when you are referring to time. A 10-second period, a 2-minute period, a 100-year period. So it's a very common way of expressing an amount of time. Okay, number 2, everyone. On to question 2. Ding Ming,
Yes.
can you please read question 2?
Question 2. The graph shows the number of Vietnamese adolescents following
Yes.
a vegetarian diet.
Okay, so adolescent. Can you say that word, please, Ding Ming? Adolescent. Good. Adolescent. Adolescent is a formal word which means a young person.
Oh.
Okay, a young person is an adolescent. It's a formal word, Ding Ming. Okay, but
Okay.
means the same. Means the same as young person. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Chung Hu, can you read this word for me, please? Can you pronounce it? Adolescent.
Adolescent.
Adolescent. Adolescent means a young person, Chung Hu. Okay? A young person. Okay, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Adolescent means young person. It's a synonym for young person. Okay, and this should be easy one. Kang Uan. Kang Uan.
Yes.
What is a vegetarian?
Is the they eating like vegetarian and
Okay, so a vegetarian is a person who doesn't eat what?
eats meat.
Correct.
And
Yeah, that's it. A vegetarian is a person who doesn't eat meat. Doesn't eat meat, okay, is a simple definition. A vegetarian is a person who usually just eats plants, only eats plants. Okay, so you will see this one's slightly harder in that this time I haven't shown you which words to replace, so you have to work it out yourself. Okay, in question 1, I showed you which words to replace. Question 2, you have to decide yourself which words need replacing. Okay, so please send me your answer to question 2 when you are ready. So again, rewrite the sentence using the synonyms. Okay, thank you, Ding Ming. Thank you, Bao Lang. Thank you, Kwang Ming. Thank you, Ming Nok. All right, so just waiting for Zhao Ming, Kang Uan, and Cheng Hu. Thank you, Kang Uan. Zhao Ming, how are you getting on?
Almost.
Okay. Okay, Cheng Hu.
Still nothing.
Okay, not sure. Okay, I will show everyone the answer now. Okay, so this one wasn't too hard. So, Cheng Hu.
Yeah.
Cheng Hu, let me run through the answer for you. Okay, so can you see here number 2, the graph?
Yes.
Okay, graph is the same as chart. Okay, graph and chart mean the same thing. All right, next one. Depicts means the same as shows. Okay, Chung Hu?
Correct.
Okay, Chung Hu, shows and depicts mean the same. Okay, the number of, all right, means the same as how many. How many and the number of mean the same. Vietnamese adolescence. We learned that adolescence means young people, which means the same as teenagers. Teenagers in Vietnam. All right. Following. To follow also means to choose. Are synonyms. A vegetarian diet. Okay, so that's how the answer works. Okay, last one, everyone. Number 3. So this one is a combination of synonyms, changing the word order and changing the word form. So you have to use all 3 techniques to answer this question. So again, please send me the correct sentence when you have worked out what the word should be. Okay, Bao Lang is first. That is correct, Bao Lang. Well done. Quang Minh, you are correct. Thank you. Meng Nok, you are correct. Thank you. Okay, so I'm waiting for Chung Hu, Kang Un, Zha Ming, Ding Ming. I'll give you another minute, everyone, for this. One more minute. Kang Ewan, how are you getting on?
I have finished here.
Sorry, have you almost finished?
Yeah, yes, almost.
Okay. All right, another 30 seconds, everyone. Thank you, Ding Ming. Zhang Ming, how are you getting on? Okay, time is almost up, everyone. Okay, everyone, time is up. That should be enough time for you to do this. I will send you the correct answer now. Okay, Ming Nok, can you please read me the answer?
Yes. The answer is the flowchart demonstrates how a village in Australia collects water from the sky to use for drinking.
Good. Thank you, Ming Nok. All right, everyone. So hopefully you can see how I have used flowchart instead of diagram. Okay. Demonstrates instead of shows how. Okay. How a village in Australia instead of Australian town. All right. And you can see I've also changed the word order. So instead of Australian town, I've said village in Australia. Instead of saying collected, I've changed the word form to collects to make the sentence correct. Okay, water from the sky instead of rainwater. Water from the sky and rainwater mean the same thing. And to use for drinking. I use the same words again. Okay, Kang Ewan.
Yes.
How close were you to finishing? You didn't send me the answer.
I did.
What happened, Kang? Yeah, what is your problem, Kang Ewan?
I I have a problem in
Which word? Which word do you have trouble with thinking?
with the collect water from the sky.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Jiaming.
Mean same assignment.
Sorry, Xiaoming, which words did you not understand, Xiaoming?
Collect water.
Collect water, okay. Well, all the other words you are okay with? You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, okay, good. All right. So, yeah, collect water. All right, everyone. So that's the end of the test. So I will send out the marks. I will get Mrs. Ha to send out the marks later. So that is the end of the paraphrasing section of our lesson. Next week, we will look at how to do the overview paragraph. So just before we finish this, I just want to remind you there are 3 main ways that you can paraphrase a sentence. All right. Use synonyms, change the word order, or change the word form. You must paraphrase in your first paragraph of any answer to writing task 1 and to writing task 2, by the way, too, when we finally get on to that. You always start both the writing answers in Ielts with a paraphrase or writing the sentence so it means the same but using different words. So if you want to get a good score in Ielts, a score like 7 or 8, you must be good at paraphrasing. Okay, and that means learning new vocabulary so you know what words are synonyms or mean the same as other words. So as I've said to you before, you should be reading, listening to, or practicing English at least 10 minutes every day. And I'll talk to you more a little bit at the end of the lesson. But 10 minutes every day is the minimum if you want to improve. And you need to improve your vocabulary. The bigger your vocabulary is, the easier it is to write and read English. You need to understand more words. All right, are there any questions before we finish with paraphrasing? Okay. Right, for the rest of the lesson, we're going to do speaking. Okay. I want you to listen to what this student gives as an answer to this question. Ding Ming, what is the question you can see on the screen, please?
The question I can see is, do you like to eat out or stay in and cook?
Okay, do you understand what that means, Ding Ming?
Mean is I think cooking is a stay instead or cooking out. Cook
Yeah,
out.
it means, do you like to go out to a restaurant to eat? Okay.
Yes.
Or would you rather stay at home and cook something? Does
Yes.
that make sense? Okay, so that's what the question means. Okay, so please everyone have a listen to how this student here answers this question.
To eat out or stay in? I think stay in and cook because I like to consider myself a decent. I think I can prepare a basic decent meal. Sometimes when I go out, I end up preparing it with mine. I like to eat at home. Yeah, I feel like sometimes maybe my food is tasting better than the outside.
What was your Okay. So I hope I'll just go through some of those words with you before I'm going to ask you the same question, everyone. But first of all, I will show you this. I hope you all heard that. By the way, Ming Nok, did you hear what she said?
My speaker are a little bit quite small, so I can't hear them well.
Okay, could you read the words then?
Oh, I couldn't follow it too because my internet connection is kind of like.
Oh, that's no good, Ming Nok. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Bao Lang, could you hear what she was saying, Bao Lang?
I can hear the video, but I cannot read the subtitles.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try again, everyone. Sorry, I will try one more time. Okay, Ming Nok, I hope it works for you this time.
Because I like to consider myself a decent cook. I think I can prepare basic decent meals, and sometimes when I go out I end up comparing it with mine. So I like to eat at home because yeah, I feel like sometimes maybe my food is tasting better than the outside food. Yes.
What was
Okay, could you hear at that time, Bao Lang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, what about you, Ming Nok? Could you hear at that time?
Yes, I hear them really well.
Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to ask you the same question in a moment. Just a couple of words that she mentioned there. She mentioned the word, she thinks that she is a decent cook. Okay, decent in English. All right, I'm looking at this part of the page here, everyone, by the way. Okay, decent can mean the same as what word? What word? Chang Hu? Chang Hu?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, decent. Okay, decent is a synonym for what word? Can you see where I've highlighted?
Decent, like a synonym for the word good.
Yeah, decent is the same. Thank you, Chang Hu. Decent means good. Okay. In this sentence, decent has a couple of other meanings, but in this sentence, decent means good. So when she says, I'm a decent cook, it means I'm a good cook. I'm a good cook. Okay. Kang Eun. Kang Eun.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What does basic mean? This word here, basic.
Is synonyms simple.
Correct. It is a synonym for simple. So if you like basic food, just means you like simple food. Simple food could be, of course, just a bowl of rice. A bowl of rice is very simple food. Okay, that is basic food. Basic means simple. So a couple of words there to add to your vocabulary. So decent, you don't often hear it used this way, but sometimes it is. If you hear someone say they are decent at maths, means they are good at maths. And if they talk about something being basic, they just mean something that is simple or easy. Okay, so I'm going to ask each of you the same question. I want you to give me an answer that is 2 or 3 sentences long. So these are all speaking part 1 questions. Okay, so they need to be 2 or 3 sentences long, not any longer and not any shorter. So, Kwang Ming, I'm going to start with you. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, Kwang Ming, do you like to eat out or stay in and cook?
I think I prefer staying at home to eat uh to eating out because I think my food is have the tasty better than eating out.
Okay,
Mm,
okay, you say, I think my food tastes better. Okay,
yes.
tastes better. All right.
Yeah.
Can you say that sentence, please, Kwang Ming? I think
I think
my food tastes better.
my food tastes better than food outside.
Good. Good sentence, Kwang Mi. And any more reasons? One more reason. And
And I think my ingredient I choose is a clean and a fresh than a ingredient in eating out.
okay, I think my ingredients are, what was the next word, Kwang Mi?
I think the
My
ingredient
yeah,
I choose are better and
better
fresh.
and fresher.
Yeah, and fresher.
Yeah, are better and fresher than food outside.
The food outside. Yeah.
Okay, that's what you say. Okay, good, Kwang Ming. Okay, good try. Okay, so I think my ingredients that I choose are better and fresher than food outside. Does that make sense, Kwang Ming?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good answer. Okay, Ding Ming, you are next, then Jia Ming, then Kang Uan. Ding Ming,
Yes.
do you like to eat out or stay in and cook?
Uh, I like uh I like to stay in cook.
Stay in and cook, yeah?
Stay in
And
and cook
because.
because I really like to cooking and cooking make me happy, and when I eating my cook I feel uh very nice and
Okay, good. Okay,
proud.
just good. I just correct a couple of words. I like to stay in and cook because cooking makes me happy. So make needs an S on the end, Ding Ming. Okay,
Yes,
so can you say the sentence, please? Cooking makes me happy.
cooking make me happy.
Okay, can you please say it so I can hear the S, Ding Ming? Cooking makes me happy.
Cooking makes me happy.
Good, better. Okay, and then what
Yes.
was the next sentence, Ding Ming? What was next?
And when I eating my food,
And when I eat my food, and when I
when I,
eat my food,
when I eat my food, I
yeah,
I
I
feel
feel
I feel really proudful in myself.
ah okay.
Uh,
I feel really proud is better.
proud
Yeah,
proud.
not powerful. Powerful is not quite the correct word for the sentence.
Yes, yes, proud.
Okay, I
Yes,
feel really proud of myself. Good, Ding
I
Ming.
very proud myself. Yes,
Good. Okay, I feel very proud of myself. Good, that's better, Ding Ming. Okay, Zhang Ming, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, to eat out, Zhang Ming, or would you rather stay in and cook?
I like to stay in and cook because I like to cook by myself, and eat out is really it's not good for our health, and it's really expensive. So I really enjoy to stay in and cook.
Okay, I really enjoy to stay in and cook. That's great, Zhang Ming. Okay, and good, you are the first one who mentioned it's expensive to eat out. Okay, usually cheaper to stay at home, of course. That's good, Zhang Ming. Okay, good English. Okay, next is Kang Uan, Bao Lang, Ming Nok, then Chung Hu. Okay, Kang Uan, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Kang Uan, do you like to eat out or would you rather stay in and cook?
I prefer eating out because I'm not decent at cooking and I'm too lazy to cook.
Okay, you are too lazy to cook. Okay, that's fine. Anything else, Kang Uan? Any other reason?
And I'm not decent at cooking.
Ah, you're not decent at cooking. Okay, good use of the word decent. Good. Good, Kang Uan. You used that correctly. I'm not decent at cooking. Good. or you would usually, if you were a native speaker, you would say, I'm not a decent cook. Okay?
Yes.
I'm not a decent cook. I'm not a good cook. Okay? So that's good, Kang Uan. So the word, everyone, by the way, that Kang Uan and Jia Ming have both used, which is very useful, okay, is this word. I've just sent to you in chat, everyone. Can you see the word I sent to you in chat? Chang Hu. Chang Hu.
Yeah,
Can you see the word I've just sent to you in chat?
yeah, I can.
Okay, can you see it? What is the word, Chung Hu? Can you say it for me?
Prefer.
Prefer. Good. Okay. Prefer means something that you choose, that you would rather do, something that you like. Okay. I prefer to eat out, or I prefer to eat at home. Does that make sense, Chung Hu? Chung Hu, oi.
Trung Hiếu ơi, con bật mic
Yeah,
lên con ơi.
yeah.
Thầy chưa hỏi xong con mà.
Does that make sense, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, I prefer to eat at home means I would rather eat at home. I choose to eat at home. I like to eat at home. Prefer. Okay. Bao Lang, are you ready?
Yes.
Do you like to eat out, Bao Lang, or would you rather stay in and cook?
I prefer eating out because I'm not good at cooking and I always burn my food or make it too salty. Moreover, I'm too lazy to wash all the dishes after meals.
Wow, Bao Lang, that was perfect English. Okay, perfect English. Very good. All right. Here's a word that Bao Lang used. I will send to you all in chat again. Okay, Jiaming.
Yes.
Okay, what is the word I've just sent you in chat?
Moreover.
Moreover. Do you know what it means, Jiaming?
Like a.
What is the synonym for moreover?
I don't know.
Okay, very simple word. Begins with A. Jiaming begins with A. Not sure? Okay. Bao Lang, can you please tell him what does moreover mean?
I think it's additions.
In addition, or just means and. Okay, it's just another way of saying and. Okay, but you used it correctly, Bao Lang. That's good. So Jiaming, moreover, okay, is just another way of saying and. Does that make sense, Jiaming?
Yes.
Okay, it's just a more formal way of saying and. Moreover just means and. It's a synonym for and, but it's a more formal synonym. Thank you, Bao Lang. Ming Nok, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Ming Nok, would you prefer to eat out or stay in and cook?
Yes, I'd love to stay in. I'd love to stay in and cook because I enjoy the cozy atmosphere while eating with my family. Also, I'm an amateur in cooking, but my mom, she's such a professional.
Okay, good answer. So professional, Ming Nok. Okay. Okay, Ming Nok.
Yes.
My professional. You're talking that. So the opposite of amateur is professional.
Yes.
Professional. Okay. So a couple of words here. I will send everyone in chat. Okay, because Ming Nok used them. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, what are the three words I sent you in chat? Can you please read them for me?
It's cozy.
Cozy, good. Next one.
Amateur.
Okay, this is a French word. It's pronounced amateur. Amateur.
Amateur.
Good. Amateur. Amateur. Good. And the next one, Ding Ming?
Is professional.
Professional. Good. Okay. So what Ming Nok was saying, everyone, is that she likes the cozy atmosphere of being at home. Cozy, it's a synonym for warm. Warm. Is that right, Ming Nok?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a warm family atmosphere. Okay, so everyone, cozy is a synonym for warm. So if you have a cozy family atmosphere, you have a warm, usually happy family atmosphere. So Ming Nok likes the cozy atmosphere of having dinner with her family. Now, Ming Nok also said she is an amateur cook. Okay, so again, just highlighting this word here. Amateur means usually means someone who is not very good at something. The official meaning of the word, someone who is an amateur, is someone who is not paid for doing some job. Okay, so for example, you can have an amateur football player. Okay, most people who play football are amateurs. They are not paid. The opposite of an amateur is, of course, the other word, professional. Professional is someone who is paid to do a job or do a sport. And it means, of course, that someone who is a professional is usually very good at something because they get money for it. So someone who is amateur is not so good because they don't get money for this. So when someone like Ming Nok says they are an amateur cook, okay, means they are not so good. Just means I'm not very good at cooking. I'm an amateur cook. Most people, of course, are amateur cooks, even though some amateur cooks are very good. But it generally means that amateur is not so good. Certainly not as good as a professional. Someone who is a professional cook, who is a professional football player, who is a professional anything, usually means they are good at it because they get money for it. Does that make sense to you, Kwang Ming?
Yes.
Kwang Ming, okay? So the difference between amateur and professional. I'll just check you all know how to pronounce this word here, amateur. Can you say the word for me, please, Kwang Ming?
Amateur.
Yeah, it's actually pronounced amateur, like a CH sound, amateur, amateur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you say it again, please?
Amateur.
Amateur, good. Ding Ming, can you say the word, please?
Sorry, teacher. I can say in after.
Yeah, can you see the word I've highlighted, Ding Ming? In chat. In chat.
I can see.
Okay, you should be able to see in chat, everyone. Zhang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, can you say the word amateur, please?
Amateur.
Okay, can you see it in chat, Zhang Ming?
Yes, I can see.
Good. Kang Ewan.
Yes. Is a amateur.
Amateur. Good. Bao Lang.
Amateurs.
Good. Amateur. And Chung Hu. Chung Hu.
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, can you say the word I've highlighted in chat, please?
Amateur.
Amateur. Good. Okay, so remember, amateur usually means someone who is not so good at something. Okay, and the opposite of amateur is professional. Someone who is professional is good at something. All right, good choice of words. Thank you, Ming Nok. Okay, Chung Hu, your turn. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Do you like to eat out, Chung Hu, or do you prefer to stay in and cook?
I prefer to stay in and cook
Because?
because go eating outside can maybe like cost money and maybe it's not like healthy and safe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Maybe it's not healthy. Okay, and maybe it will make you sick. That's good, Chung Hu. Okay, everyone, thank you for that. Now we'll go on to the next question. I'll just check that you are all going to be able to hear this question. Okay, you should be able to all hear this now. So, Jiaming, what is the next question, please? Jiaming.
What was your favorite food when you were a child?
Okay, good. So please, everyone, listen and read as the student answers the question.
What's your favorite food when you were a child?
This is a very basic meal in India. It's called khichdi. It is a porridge in India, which is made with rice and dal, which is lentils. And it is very basic. There's no fancy ingredient involved in it. It's just rice and dal and a bit of ghee and just some basic spices. It's my comfort food and to-go food for me, yes.
Are there any
Okay. All right. Again, I'll just check some of the words with you that you understand them. Okay. So looking at the document here, this phrase here, comfort food, Kang Uan.
Yes.
Okay. Please tell me what comfort food means, please.
Comfort food means food that makes me feel good and or happy when I'm sick or sad.
Okay, good. Okay, so comfort food is something you like to eat when maybe you are not feeling very well or you are feeling unhappy. Kang Uan, do you have any comfort food? Do you have a comfort food?
No, I'm not.
You don't, okay. What about ice cream? For me, I think
No.
ice cream is a good comfort food. If I'm not feeling very happy, maybe I eat ice cream. Okay. Bao Lang,
Yes.
do you have a comfort food?
I think it's some dessert like candy or cakes.
Okay, good. Meng Nok, do you have a comfort food?
I think it's my omelette egg,
Okay,
which my mom
omelette.
made for me.
Okay, egg omelette. That's great. Okay. So that's what the phrase means. Comfort food is just food you have to make you feel happy. All right. Usually, a lot of people, when they are sick, they talk about soup being a comfort food. Soup, because it's easy to eat. All right, so that's what the word comfort food means. Okay, so going through this question here, what was your favorite food when you were a child? I'll start at the other end this time. Ming Nok.
Yes.
What was your favorite food when you were a child?
Yes, like I said before, my comfort food is egg omelette, and I can feel very hero when my mother made it for me.
Great. Ba Lang,
Yes.
what was your favorite food when you were a child?
I think my favorite food when I was a child because is sausage with ketchup because I ate it every day and it tastes delicious too.
Okay, good use of past tense, Bao Lang. Excellent. I ate it every day. Very good. You use past tense correctly. Okay, Kang Uan, what was
When I
your
was
favorite food? Yeah, when you were a child.
when I was a child, my favorite food was the candy. And I like them just because of the sweetness.
Good. Okay, Jiaming.
Yes.
When you were a child, What was your favorite food?
When I was a child, my favorite food is pho, which is made by my father. He is the He's not a professional cook, but he make pho really good.
Okay, good, Jami. The only thing is to remember to use past tense. So when I was a child, my favorite food was pho. Okay, I think you said is pho. Okay, remember to use was for past tense. Okay, that's good. I'm glad your father can make pho. That's great, Jami. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes.
When you were a child, what was your favorite food?
When I was a child, my favorite food is chicken and fries in KFC.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I child, I think is the fast food very tasty and it's crunch, crunchy and also it's very fast and make me fat in try I was my try but when I but uh when I was a try I very like it eating that eat that
Okay, when I was a child, I enjoyed eating that. Can you say that, please, Ding Ming?
when
When I
I was
was
try
a child,
when I was a child
I enjoyed eating that.
I enjoy eating
That.
uh
Enjoyed
that
eating that. Yeah. Okay.
enjoy
Remember
that
to use past tense, Ding Ming. When I was a child, I enjoyed eating that. Just have to use the past tense words. Thank you, Ding Ming. Kwang
yes
Ming. Kwang Ming.
teacher.
Yes.
Okay. What was your favorite food when you were a child?
When I was a child, my favorite food is was the noodle which my grandmother cooked. It was simple, but it's very tasty and delicious.
Okay, good answer. Okay, it was simple, but it was very tasty and delicious. So meaning it was basic. Is that right, Kwang Ming? It was basic.
Yes.
Okay, basic means simple. Okay, so that's a good word to use as a synonym. Okay, and finally, Chang Hu. Chang Hu,
Yeah, teacher.
what was your favorite food when you were a child?
My favorite food when I was a child were noodles because like they are easy to cook and really hot.
Okay, because they are easy to cook and really hot, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good answer. Thank you, Chang Hu. Okay, next question, everyone. Bao Lang, what is the question, please?
What's your favorite food when you were a child?
Okay, next question. Sorry, I'll just make sure you can see it. Hang on. Can you see it now, Bao Lang?
Yes. Are there any food you would like to try in the future?
Are there any foods you would like to try in the future? Okay, again, please listen to what the student says in answer to this question.
Any foods you would like to try in the future?
I don't know, but I haven't been to South America, so I don't know how a Peruvian meal would taste like. I've tasted Mexican, I've tasted Italian, I've tasted all kinds of Chinese, Vietnamese, and Asian food, but I've never tasted South American food. So I think I would like to try the food from there.
No, let's.
Okay. And again, I will just show you. Okay, question 4. Are there any foods you would like to try in the future? It's okay to say, I don't know or I'm not sure. All right. But just like he did, but then you must give a longer answer. All right. Saying something like he did, which was, I don't know, but I would like to go to South America sometime and maybe try food from Peru. I've tried lots of different foods, but I haven't tried South American food. Okay, so you need to make sure you still give a long answer or a longish answer, even though you don't know the exact question. So this time I will start with you, Zhaming. Zhaming.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any foods you would like to try in the future?
I'm not sure, but I am a big fan of spicy food, so I think Thai curry is my it will be my choice
Good.
in
I
the
think
future.
Thai, okay, I think Thai food or Thai curry would be my choice in the future. That's good, Zhaming. Okay, good English. Kwang Ming,
Yes.
are there any foods you would like to try in the future?
I think I would like to try some traditional Korean food because I I hear that people say it very tasty and delicious.
Good. Okay, I just checked the pronunciation of that word. Tasty. Tasty, Kwang Ming. Okay, tasty.
Yes,
Can you say that,
tasty.
please? Tasty. Good. That's better. Okay. Have to have the A sound. Tasty. Good. Ding Ming.
I think I want I would like to try India food in the future because when I see India food in TikTok or Facebook, uh, I very like I think it's very tasty and uh
Good. Okay, this is good, Ding
very
Ming.
different
Yeah.
for another food in another country.
Okay, good, Ding Ming. But I'll just correct a couple of things. You say, I would like to try Indian food. Okay, Indian. Indian.
Yes, Indian.
Indian. Good. Okay, not India. Indian food, okay? Because when I see it on Facebook and TikTok, it looks very tasty. Okay?
Yes.
Can you say that sentence please, Ding Ming? When I see it on Facebook or TikTok, it looks very tasty.
When I see it in TikTok or Facebook, I think it's very tasty.
Good. That's good. That's better. Okay, Kang Ewan. Are there any foods you would like to try in the future?
I would like to try Korean food such as tteokbokki because I'm a big fan of spicy food and their food looks so delicious.
Okay, what was the end of your sentence, Kang Ewan?
Their food looks so delicious.
Good. Their food looks so delicious. Okay, very good, Kang Ewan. That's great. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any foods you would like to try in the future, Ming Nok?
Well, personally, I haven't traveled out of Vietnam, so if I could have an opportunity, I'd like to try Korean cuisine because I heard it's famous for its savory and spicy food.
Okay, it's famous for its savory and spicy food. It's famous. I'm just trying to think. It's famous for its savory.
Uh,
It's not
it's
quite, yeah, not quite the correct word, Ming Nok. It's famous for its savory. Savory is a bit like um it's a bit like a type of food. It's or savory is like an adjective. It's
it's
famous
an
for its
adjective,
savory.
and I'm trying to say that a savory and spicy food.
The savory and spicy food. Yeah. It's famous. You would need to say it's famous for its savory. Okay. You need one more it's, Meng Nok. Okay.
Yes, I tell is, but I think it's kind
Yeah.
of small, so you can hear it well.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ming Nok. Good answer. And just everyone, I've just sent you a word here that Ming Nok used in her talk. I've just sent you the word in chat. What is the word, Bao Lang?
This is cuisine.
Cuisine. Okay. So cuisine is a formal word. It's French, by the way. Just means a type of food. Okay, so you can talk about Vietnamese cuisine, Indian cuisine, Korean cuisine. It just means Indian food, Vietnamese food, Korean food. Okay, so it's just a formal, a fancy word almost for food, cuisine. Okay, thank you, Ming Nok. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any foods you would like to try in the future, Chung Hu?
I don't think there are I don't think there are any food I would like to try in the future.
Okay, so remember you can say you have to give a longer answer though. Okay.
Because I already tried most of the food and I am not interested in trying any food.
I'm not interested in trying any new food. Okay? Can you say the sentence please? Chung Hu. I'm not interested in trying any new food.
I am not interested in trying any new food.
Better. Okay, that's good. That's good, Chung Hu. Okay, better. That's good. Okay, and finally, Bao Lang.
Yes.
Are there any foods you'd like to try time in the future, Bao Lang?
To be honest, I'm really curious about Indian cuisine. So, if I had a chance, I would try the Indian food, especially tandoori, because it's really flavorful.
Good word, everyone. Flavorful. Okay, I'll send that to everyone in chat. Good answer, Bao Lang. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the word I've sent you in chat?
It's flavorful.
Good, flavorful. Good, flavorful. Flavorful. It means full of flavor. Full of flavor. Okay, so you can talk about fur is flavorful. Okay, it's a synonym for delicious. All right, if you're not sure. So this is maybe a new word for some of you. Flavorful is a synonym for delicious. It literally means full of flavor. Does that make sense, Ding Ming?
Flavorful.
Yeah, good. Just means delicious, flavorful, full of flavor.
Full of flavor. Okay.
Full of flavor, yeah. Means the same as delicious. It's a synonym for delicious.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you, everyone. So that is the end of the speaking for this afternoon. Before we finish the lesson, though, we've got about 5 minutes left. I just want to give you a quick talk. Okay. All about this. Okay. Ming Nok, can you read the title, please?
Yes, the title is How to Look After Your Mental Health. Don't Let Studying Make You Crazy.
Okay, very well read, Ming Nok. All right, so I just want to give you all a quick talk about this. The reason I want to do this is that I know that you and all Vietnamese students have to work very hard. Okay, I know that you work very hard at your school all week and that a lot of you do extra classes like this at weekends and also at nights. So you are very, very busy. I understand that. Much more busy, by the way, than most Western students. Asian students work much, much harder than most Western students. Now, this I know can have an effect on your mental health. So I just wanted to give you a quick talk about this. Something you might not know about me, I have a master's degree in psychology. After I graduated, I went to work for about 6 months in a mental hospital, a hospital for people who were mentally ill. And so I have some experience of this. So I just wanted to give you a quick talk. Now, I know that the daily pressures on you, as I was saying before, Asian students work very, very hard. You have school, you have maybe family pressure, okay? You have pressure from your peers, other people your age, maybe some money or financial problems, maybe health problems. Often at this age, the age that you are at the moment, you are still wondering who you are, what do you in the future. Maybe you are worried about things like climate change. What is going to happen to the world? All of this these days is made worse by social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which wasn't around when Mrs. Ha and I were your age. So these things, um, they are all around to increase the noise in your life. You have so much noise in your life. It's not easy to be a young person today. So it can lead to you feeling under stress and under pressure. So I've got here what I call a bad mental health equation. All right. So if you have pressure in your life and you have questions about things in general, such as questions about your future, questions about what is going to happen to the world, you see things on social media maybe that upset you or make you feel unhappy. Um, there are no easy answers to many of these questions. Who knows what's going to happen to the world? Who knows what Russia is going to do next or China? Okay, all of these add up to stress. Now, it is very normal to feel stress, but what is not helpful is when you feel too much stress. Part of dealing with stress, okay, is Ming Nok, can you read this for me, please?
Yes. Can you zoom it out a little bit?
I certainly can. How's that?
Yes, I see it clearly. So part of dealing with stress is recognizing you have a problem and defining what the problem is, e.g., too much work, not enough time, the teacher hates me, or etc.
Okay, this means this is pronounced etc. etc. Mignok, okay,
Yes.
and it just means and so on, okay. It means literally it means and so on. So not enough time, too much work, the teacher hates me, I'm not feeling well, etc. Okay, and so on and so on. This word just means it's pronounced etc. etc. All right. Thank you, Ming Nok, for reading for me. So, part of dealing with stress, okay, you have to realize, first of all, what your problem is. What your problem is. And then you have to decide what to do about it. So, ignoring your problem or pretending it doesn't exist is not a good idea in the long term. In the short term, it means for a short term, it's okay to try and ignore a problem or forget about it or pretend it doesn't exist. But in the long term, this is not a good idea. So in this case, okay, in this case, bao lang, what I've highlighted, please.
In this case, the problem is how to learn English without giving yourself more stress.
Good. Like I was saying before, you work hard at school Monday to Friday. A lot of you have school on Saturday, and then you come to classes like this in the weekend. So you have a lot of work. And what is the answer to this problem, Kang Ewan?
Is
Kang Ewan.
work smarter, not harder.
Good. The answer is to try and work smarter and not harder. And I'm going to try explain this to you now. So the keys to doing well at IELTS are vocabulary and structures. Vocabulary just means learning more and more words. The more words you know, the better you will get English. IELTS is all about learning the correct structures, like pot for answering task one questions. And that is what I'm trying to teach you, is the structures for how to answer the questions. All right, as I say here, structures of answers are what we practice in class. Okay, vocabulary and sentence structure is what you need to learn out of class. So the more vocabulary you can learn and the more practice you have with learning sentence structure, the easier it will be for you. So you work smarter, not by sitting up all night, okay, and trying to read English books, okay? You work smarter by having a plan and sticking to it. So the plan is read or listen at least 10 minutes every day. But to work smarter, okay, you choose a topic you enjoy. Kwang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, what do you enjoy, Kwang Ming? Do you like football? Do you like music? Do you like movies? What?
Right. I think I like movies.
You like movies. Okay, so for
Yeah.
example, you might like to read about new movies. For 10 minutes every day, you can read about what new movies are coming out, what new movies are coming to Hanoi soon, or what movie you can go see in Hanoi. Okay, and you learn all the words to do with movies. And by reading that 10 minutes a day, it doesn't seem like so much work. You are working smarter because you are reading about something you enjoy. You are not reading about boring English grammar. Okay, you are reading about a topic you enjoy. Try to do it at the same time every day so it becomes a habit. All right, when you come across words that you don't know, keep a list of them. For example, if you learn 2 new words every day, that is 60 new words a month, which is a lot of words. Just 2 new words every day is 60 words a month. So very quickly, you can learn to expand your vocabulary. Okay? And as I've said already, the more vocabulary you know, the better your English will be. So the answer, okay, is simple. I know it's not always easy, but the answer is simple. Just work smarter and not harder. Work smarter by choosing a topic you enjoy, read or listen to it 10 minutes every day. Keep a list of the words that are new, just 2 every day. And finally, if you have any questions, I and Mrs. Ha are both here to help you. Okay, so please ask us anytime. Okay, so hopefully that will help you cope with some of the stress in your life. Like I say, I know how busy most of you are. So anytime that you have any questions, please ask myself or Mrs. Ha. And if you have any questions about how to study better, how to study smarter, please let me know. Ming Nok, I can't see you. Kwang Ming, I can't see you. You have disappeared. Can you please turn your cameras on? Thank you, Ming Nok. Kwang Ming. Okay, that's better. Now I can see you, Kwang Ming, for the first time. All right, so that is the end of the lesson for this afternoon, everybody. Thank you. So next week, like I say, we will move on to the overview section of how to answer task 1. Okay, the O of pot. We've done P, paraphrase. Next week we will look at the overview. We'll also continue with speaking. Are there any questions before I go? Okay, thank you, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Okay, hope you have a happy week, and I will see you all again next week. Tạm biệt. Tạm biệt.
Tạm biệt. Okay, goodbye everyone.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye.